What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be talking about the strategy that I have here today, guys, and how it works. And before I do that, guys, I want you guys to go onto this website right here. It's called investing.com. Now, what this website would do is it would actually increase your probability of winning trades. Will actually make it your probability trade you take will make it a little bit higher for you to win that trade. And not every trade is going to come in your favor, guys. You have to bear that in mind. But you want to take the ones that are going to be in your favor by a higher percentage. Right now we have Euro USD. USD's got all buys here, and but it sells on here. So it's very, you can still take it, but it's on a 1 minute chart. It sells on the 1 5 minute chart. It's buy. So we can take this one because the overall trend is up, and that's just the short-term trend. Now, if you're taking these kind of setups, right, and what you're actually looking to do, guys, you're actually looking to get involved in these setups with about 5% risk, no more than 5% per trade. If you're new to trading itself, guys, I would suggest you guys to use less than 1%, so probably half a percent or 0.1%. So if you've got £100 account, the maximum, you can't really put like 10p on a trade or whatever, right? So the minimum on a trade you can put is a pound, and the maximum I would say on a trade is £5. Now, the trading setups you're going to be taking, the ones I'm going to be teaching you guys, is going to be a very high probability setup, so you can take as much as 5% on these setups. Of course, I will not suggest you to risk more than 5%, but 5% is the maximum you should go per trade. Now, if you lose a trade, don't worry about it, just keep on going with that 5%. In the long run, because you're taking a high probability trade, in the long run, you should win more money than you lose. You should win more than money you lose. So when you win, you're winning more, and when you lose a little bit less, right? Now, I want to show you guys this setup. Basically, is based off of these indicators right here. We have some white indicators here, some red signals, and some green signals and some red signals. Now, when price crosses this 200 period moving average, realistically, you only want to be taking the green signals, right? So once price breaks this 200 period moving average, you want to take just the green signal. So you want to take this green signal here, this green signal here, this green signal here. Once it breaks that, now it's considered as um, a short. It's going down, so it's going down. So you want to take the red signal. So you want to change it. For a red signal, there is a green signal that comes up here. Why wouldn't you take it? Because it's underneath this 200 period average. Comes to here, red signal, you would take that. Red signal, you would take that. That one you would take, and they would have come in the money. Now, of course, guys, not every trade is going to come in your favor. You are going to have some losing trades. Now, the way I'm going to show you guys how you can place these trades is you want to just take the higher probability one at the time. So you do get some setups where the market is just up, down, breaking, left, right, center. So it does get quite messy. So what I do is I then go onto the investment.com, like I did say before, right here, and I only take the ones that are all greens. Now this one is it sells neutral, neutral, buy. I don't want to be trading there. This one here is buy, strong buy, buy, strong buy. This is something I would like to take. This is something I'm looking for up. So what I'll do is I'll go back onto my MT4 charts. I'll go onto that pair. I'll go onto that pair, which is GBP, Euro GBP, Euro GBP right here. Now, once I go into that pair, I'm only looking for buy signals, and the setup you're looking for is what you're looking for is for price to break the boundary band, bottom one, because you're looking to sell it, and buy. You want the price to come low as here, as low as here, right? You want to come back to there. want to break the bungee band, CCI should be coming out here at the minus 100. Stochastic should be down 20. Once price gets to there, then you can trade the trade. Now, based on what I see here, this is a breakout strategy. This is a breakout setup that's actually occurring right now. So what you could have done, now it's actually gapped up. Because it gapped up, where I would be looking for it, okay, if this setups for us, if this does a setup, we will actually take it. If this does a setup, we will take it for roughly around 2 minutes. Let me just clear this one here. But what we want to see is, we want to see a break of the bungee band. CCI should be underneath here, and stochastic should be here. So something like, let me find a trade setup that's actually quite good, so I can show you guys. Let's see, stochastic. Let's cancel this one here. Let's see that sort of it. Okay, zoom out a little bit. Okay, let's see. Okay, for example, this one right here. This one right here is actually a great setup that you could have taken. You'd wait, price broke it here, stochastic made a little divergence right here. It's out, CCI is out, that's perfect. Plus we get a green engulfing doji wick. We get a little, it did do a little wick. Plus we have a signal. What you can do is, you can actually wait for the signal to appear, and at the close of this candlestick you enter. So the signal would appear when this candlestick is still active. Once this candlestick does close, then you take the trade. That way it's a little bit more conservative, and you're waiting for the market to come in your favor. You can take it. I do tend to take it at the bottom because then I get a better entry price. But what you have to understand is, if you get a signal, let's say for example on this candlestick here, right, and you entered in at, let's say you entered in somewhere around, let's say you entered in somewhere around, as soon as you see it appear, you entered in somewhere around here on this week, right, price would have, as you can see, price would have dropped a bit lower down, right, would dropped a bit lower down, and depending on the timing you put it at, you probably would have gotten just in time for the 2 minutes. But if you would have waited, right, if you would have waited, it would have you would enter in actually on this candlestick, and then it would have been in the money by just a little bit, depending on what time you put it. Say you put it for 5-minute expiration, you've come in your favor a little bit more. If you put 2 minutes, you would have been just in the money, right? But me personally, I like to take it at the break of the bungee band, right at the bottom, as close as you can to the bottom. Now, of course, you can't always get this kind of setup. Sometimes you get in a little bit late, but I try to get to the bottom. But what I'd say to you guys is to take the one for the trend and wait for the price to close. Wait for it to close, right? Once it closes, let me just do something for you. Once this one closes, if the next candlestick is a green candlestick, then you enter, right? Then you enter. So you won't enter in on this one. I would have entered in on this one because I'm quite aggressive, right? I trade quite aggressive. But you want to enter in on, on this candlestick realistically. First minute you would be down at the money, second minute you would be in the money. I take my trades for 2 minutes. If you put 5 minutes, you would be well in the money, right? So that's something you would have taken. Now, of course, because we're taking a buying opportunity, is actually quite high probability setup. It's quite a high probability setup, so it has a high chance of winning. If it's an 80% chance of that trade coming in your favor, doesn't mean it's 100%, right? 80% means 80%, so 20% of the time it could still fail. That's why we only take as much as 5% of the count, because we don't take trades based on one trade. We take trades based on a numerous of trades. So in the long run, we actually win more than we lose, right? So, and that is that one there. So if you had a target of around 8%, 8%, um, 8% a day, right? Of course, not every day is going to be a good day. Some days are going to be bad days. So what you do is let's get an average. Let's say 5% is the average you make a day, right? 5% on average, right? Let me just go on to this. Let me just show you this calculator, what you can actually do with the power of compound interest. 5% a day, you do that for 200 days, right? 5 days a week, 100% invested. Now, this number is what you're looking at making in the next 10. This is within a year or so, right? With just a little investment of £100. This is something that you can easily achieve, right? Very, very easily with great discipline. Very, very good discipline. Very, very good discipline. And all you have to do is have a target of roughly around 8% a day. Well, 5 to 8% a day, right? And that's easily done. If you take 2 trades a day, that's 8% done, right? It's easy, very, very easy for you to take 2 trades a day. Right now, there is no setups for me to take, so I can't actually take any trades live because, like I said, there is no 4 greens. Now you can take this one, but because this little red here, I don't like it. I like to take high probability trades. When you're taking these high probability setups, guys, you will trade less but win more, right? That's the whole objective here. Trade less, win more. You, in the long run, you actually gain a lot more profit, a lot more gain of your account, a lot more gain of percentage in the long run, right? You don't want to be taking, there's no point taking all these extra trades and winning some, losing some, winning some, losing some, and then you just find out your account is still on break even or just in a little bit of profit. There's no point. You might as well wait for the setup. When you get a better setup, then you take a trade and you put yourself in a high probability of making some great money. Now, with this is, let's over exaggerate, let's say that's actually compounding it into it's actually compounding your money into quite a huge bigger percentage. So let's calculate this and let's just say roughly out of this 100,000, let's just say only 30%, that's what you gross, right? Let's say that's what you gross, and let's say only 30% of that you gain, you keep for yourself, right? Only 30% of that you keep for yourself. So that's still £33,000, right? From £100 investment. You divide that by 100, that's actually 336 times your money, right? 336 times your money. If you had £1,000, that would actually be 300,000, right? So the more money you invest, the more money you can make. Of course, you can easily make more than that, but if you want to learn how to do this, guys, I have a live I do trades live. I'll leave a link in the description down below, guys. It's called Learn to Trade. You guys can click that link and you guys can join in my group and learn to trade. I do a signal service as well. The signal service will be actually a little bit below in the description, and you guys can join the signal service, and you guys will learn how to manage your trades, learn which trades to place and which trades not to take, and you learn the fundamentals of trading itself with binary options. And if you're disciplined enough and stay consistent, you can easily achieve way more than this, right? And that's just with 5%, right? 5% a day, right? Of course, I'm averaging out to 5%. If you change it to just a little, if you change just 1% more, let's say 6% a day, which is very achievable. Not every day, but on average, which is very, very achievable, right? We just times that, and you just see it changes quite dramatically. By 1%, a 1% difference changes it quite dramatically. Now, instead of that 100,000, you can easily make 400,000 plus. Now, this is over exaggerating. This is saying that every day is a good day, which in trading is not. That's not the case. I'll be honest with you guys. You do have some losing days and some great days too. So let's say 30% of that you keep. That's £130,000 in profit. All of that's profit. Divide that by 100. It's 1,320 times your money. If you started with if you can start with 100, you can start with £500, you're making 600 back. You start with £1,000, you're making nearly over £1 million back, right? You start with 1,200, you're making a lot of money here, guys. Now, of course, it does take a lot of time and discipline, guys. So if you guys want to learn how to trade in such a way where you can make a high amount of profit and learn to have that discipline behind it, because trading is 95% psychology, right? It's mindset, it's the mind. If you can learn how to control your emotions while you trade, then you will see the success you want to see and the results you want to see in your trading. Now, this won't happen overnight. This will take a lot of time, a lot of discipline, and a lot of practice. You will make a lot of mistakes. But if you guys are willing to learn and understand and kind of allow yourself to make those mistakes so that you can learn in the long term and understand, know what you did right and what you did wrong and how you can improve and move forward from that, then feel free to click the link in the description down below, and you can actually start your journey, your trading journey to success, guys. So if you guys found this video very helpful, please leave a like, subscribe to my channel, as I will try to pull out a lot more content like this on a regular basis. Now, if you find this video interesting, please share it to people that will find this video very, very interesting. Thank you guys for watching. That's Brian Mastermind signing out. Bye bye.